Hotep, I am that I am. Some call me Heru, your modern monk, your cannabis fitness strategist. Back at it again here for you. Here with some insight. With episode 62? I think it's 62 or 63. It's one of those. But what we have for you today, risk by taking risk. If that even makes sense. Risk by taking risk. Me and a family member was talking. But before I get to the show, I just want to personally thank you once again. I highly appreciate you. I'm grateful for all of you tuning in. I will make a better opportunity to get you to listen, to tuning into some of the suggestions or the offers or the comments that I may say upon this format, within this format, on this format, as it is 100% exclusively mine, even though I'm using certain platforms. But all the content, this is not edited or anything like that. I just straight shoot them. I can say a straight shooter. Straight up shooter. I want to appreciate to those of you who tuning in or who's been sending out this message or this podcast show to others. Family members, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, sister, brother, whoever, undercover. You feel me? It's been a few days since I hit the last particular podcast show, and I was talking about integrity. So this is kind of similar, but this is episode 62, risk by taking risk. 62 or 61, one of the others. But bear with me, because we're going to get a little deep here, and we're going to take some things and have some questions. We're going to ask some questions that I think people really fail to realize, or people really fail to investigate or do your due diligence, as we here say. Like I say, do your own research. Dig deeper. Go find some things. I know some of these things, some of these questions that I offer here on this platform definitely get you to think, because that's the whole point. Think, plan, then act. You feel me? Think, plan, then act. Another friend of mine, another brother of mine, we was on the show talking earlier today, and we was talking about following people. You know how we tend to follow people? But a lot of us be just following blindly, not really taking in the course of, yeah, you have to make it yours, whatever it may be, whatever venture you're on. You have to set your course. You have to set your parameters. You have to set your dimensions and develop your perspective, or prospect. It's understanding life is beautiful when you really put it in perspective, right? Life can be very interesting, per se. The learning lessons that we come across in our daily ventures, in our daily existence, in our daily habitations, our habits, as we develop and earn and learn and add more value to others' lives, or therefore theirs to yours. Tune in, tune up. Listen to you, listen to your heart. Some people, like myself, may trigger some things that you haven't triggered in a while in that mindset. We all have the ability. That's the coldest thing. We all have the ability. We all have the choice to respond or not to respond, positive or negative. You make the decision. I have just witnessed an experience where I went into some psychedelic, therefore experiencing a deeper consciousness on another plane, or a deeper plane, thinking within, or going or taking a little more risk. See, I think that word risk, a lot of us it kind of put fear in people too. You know what I'm saying? Risk associated, or that term risk. What do you associate with that term or that word? That's really where it comes down to. What are you associating risk by taking risk? Because we take risk every day. Think about it. You woke up. Maybe you woke up sleeping on the floor, sleeping on the streets of Hawaii, the streets of California, the streets of Vegas, the streets of Seattle, maybe even Alaska. Whew. But it is a reality check. Here's a time, here's an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself. Ooh, that sounds like a smoke break right there. If you're getting any value from this show, please subscribe. Please follow me. Share this. I want to hear your comments. I even it was kind of weird, but well, I can't even say it weird because I do represent my brand. You are the gym. So I'm on the beach. I go to the beach at least once a week. I walk to the beach, get some fresh air, get out there, get a renewing of the spirit. Get that vitamin D. And those of you truly know, the people of the sun people, as they would say, take advantage of the opportunity. But I happened to be, yesterday, it was kind of interesting. Yesterday I see an email. I get an email from somebody, random person, don't know the dude. I know his name is Matt. Shout out to you, brother, for reaching out if you are listening to this podcast show. But this dude said he was walking past somebody who was wearing a t-shirt or wearing a shirt called "You Are the Gym." And this dude took the time. This is what I love about some people out there. People who take action, have ambition, have drive, want to get somewhere, I want to go somewhere, and pushing the envelope, this brother got online, looked my information up, literally. He looked my information up, found my email, sent me an email. This is what I'm talking about, drive. See, people are hungry. This is another thing. People are hungry. So this is why I use this platform to feed. You feel me? Not just feeding myself, but feeding others. Creating value. Oh my goodness. There's no other show like You Are the Gym show with the modern monk. Hands down. You're not going to get the entertainment. You're not going to get the beauty of the voice. How the voice captivates you. How the voice possesses you. How the voice puts you in a position where you're like, yeah, let me go check that out. Let me see what this brother talking about. Because you know what? They live. And if you haven't watched that yet, you should be ashamed of yourself. Even you millenniums. Go watch it. They Live, 1988. But shout out to you, Matt, for reaching out. That's what I'm talking about. People going for what they want. Going for what they need. You feel what I'm saying? And they almost kind of are similar, need and want, to an extent. But I think it's how you defined it, too. You have to define it. Like my brother said, thoughts are things, things are thoughts. Now, let's qualify that, as my brother Nas would say. The power has always been in your favor. Can I repeat that? The power has always been in your favor. Most of us are looking for the okay. Can I do this? Can this happen? What can I do? When can I start? Look, the here and now. You sound like your brother on Zeitgeist. Here and now. It's all love. Like I said, all this chit chat, as we would say, this talking. See, this is another thing too. Shout out to you, cuz. You said you're doing a lot of talking. No, I'm not doing a lot of talking. I'm doing a lot of walking. I'm doing a lot of running. I'm doing a lot of push-ups. I'm doing a lot of sit-ups. I'm doing a lot of handstand push-ups, pull-ups, getting it in. You feel me? Getting it in. Getting prepared mentally, physically, spiritually, communicatively. See, this is where it's going to stand out. A gentleman told me the other day, yesterday, he said, brother, think about it. The next 15 years, 10 to 15 years, you're going to be a rare commodity. A brother who can speak. Think about that. This is already an issue. I'm trying to speak to my girlfriend. That's why I think I love dating older women. Because they got conversation. We can talk about things. We can dialogue about history. Or her story. You feel me? This is the beauty of risk taking. Risk by taking risk. You feel me? This is probably a bad example. This is probably a horrible example. But I want to say this just to put it in perspective. This brother is probably the most talented writer in the game of R&B. Metaphors like, wow. Like literally, this brother put these metaphors on you, you be like, wow, I haven't even thought about it like that. This is how brilliant these brothers are, or this particular brother. Even though he's serving time right now, but it's an understanding of risk he has been taking throughout all these years since he even came to the platform or became famous or became in the limelight. R. Kelly. Robert Kelly. Now, maybe you don't even know who this gentleman is. Maybe some of you do. He was all in the news a couple years ago. They couldn't stop. They even made a documentary about the brother. All the risks he's been taking. All the issues he's been dealing with. And not saying I'm for this brother or I'm all on his bandwagon. It's an understanding that this brother has been taking this risk and knowing what kind of energy or effect he was going to receive. Even with the situation with Aaliyah back in the day. That should have been an indicator, people. But this is the things we don't really pay attention to. Because we risk take every day. Now, let me get us back on track a little bit here. Even though I am on track. But I want to get on a basis with you a little bit. So I'm going to look this word up. Risk. And some of you already pretty much know it. Matter of fact, that's a break. Take a break. This is break time. Break time. Take a break. Take a break. Think a little bit about what I'm about to go into. Because a lot of us, like I said, the uniqueness about this podcast is no political correct bullshit. I'm not going to apologize for some dumb shit I may said or some smart shit I may said on this platform or whatever platform it may be. Yeah, I may get kicked off of YouTube. I may not get this syndicated or all that. I'm not here for that. I'm on a mission. Literally, I'm on a mission. I'm kind of like that brother Frodo Baggins. You feel me? I'm on that Lord of the Rings travel, and I have to go into the doom. I have to go within the system or the system to be able to extract. Extract the knowledge, the wisdom, the lessons of what's being taught or what's being indicated or what's being projected within this media system. Therefore, bullshit that they're giving you, hence your politicians, risk. Risk taking. Taking risk. Now y'all saying, this brother's crazy. He don't know nothing about no politics. Now, let me qualify that. If you really want to go into politics, go check out some of my old videos. All you got to do is put my name in there. My name in Google, Gmail, YouTube, whatever. And you'll see some old political videos I was doing. Literally. Helping people save their homes. You feel me? Not just that. And it, not just me, myself. I mean, I was with a group of brothers and sisters that was positive, that was on the understanding of what's going on. The energy was there. But the one thing we always said and always collaborated on, it was like the people always lacked the knowledge. And the people want to lack the knowledge because they're not doing their due diligence among themselves. You feel me? We're not qualifying these politicians. We're not allowing a system to qualify them. A system that is not on your side. Uh-oh. Whose side are they on? They're on the side of the agenda of keeping you deaf, dumb, blind. Right? Deaf, dumb, blind. Why you think about this. All the people who actually bucked the system, who was actually educating you about the system, the Bob Marleys, think about it. But we shun cannabis. We put cannabis under the bus, even though in particular some states it's legalized. And it's not, but it's demonized too. But then we don't really realize the benefits that it's actually bringing to the table. Like, for example, I've been, shout out to my sister for the lemongrass. And I know the lemongrass hasn't been just the one element, but lemongrass has been a very beneficial to me. It's kind of like tea tree oil. But y'all don't want to hear nothing about that. We're going to talk about more about risk taking. Standing out amongst the people, standing up front, saluting the people as I salute my queens. I step up, I take ownership, I take accountability, I'm responsible for my actions. You feel me? And if I'm sharing knowledge, if I'm sharing wisdom, if I'm sharing experiences, why wouldn't I want to take ownership of it? Or take the risk? Now, anybody who knows me personally, they know I take a lot of risks. They know this. They see it. They like, you serious? Yes, I'm serious. How are you going to know anything if you're not doing anything? Uh-oh. But it's certain this and certain that. See, everybody want to hear, you want to get the okay on everything. I don't need to get okay from, LeBron or Obama or Donald Trump or anybody else or my manager or whoever. I don't have to get permission. You do what you do. Handle your business. Follow you. Follow your heart. But the key thing is you got to put elements in there that's benefiting you. Skills that benefits you, that embraces you, that elevates your mind. Woo, that's a smoke one right there, brother and sisters, right there. I'm elevating the mind, remind you, daily. I'm adding value to myself, therefore I can add value to others. That is so beautiful. You know how wonderful that is? Risk. Let me get down and dirty. Let's see what Google came up with. This is what Google said. Risk. A situation involving exposure to danger. That's one of them. That's the noun. The verb, expose someone or something valued to danger, harm, or loss. Now see, risk has a twofold. That's the things. possibility they got, chance, probability, likelihood, danger. See, when you interpret it, risk on that element, possibility, this is when the joy happens, the energy starts to elevate, the power resonates. Oh my goodness. Y'all not with me. I don't think y'all with me. Y'all probably saying this brother is crazy. Yes, he's crazy. I am crazy. I'm a good crazy. I'm a loving crazy. I'm a crazy that really helps. I have an open mind that gives me an opportunity to learn. It's never a one-stop shop. That's the funny thing, even like with calisthenics. A lot of brothers and sisters, they may master or claim they master in these particular positions and different elements of the body. You know, human flag, muscle ups, push-ups, handstand push-ups, yada yada, one-arm push-ups, one-arm handstands. I mean, there's many things out there. The body is so amazing. That's what's so beautiful about the body. It's so unlimited, just like the mindset, just like the learning curve. It's so unlimited. It's probabilities, it's possibilities, it's chance, it's likelihood. That's what we need. Look, you have to take on the drive. You have to take on some ambition. My ambition as a rider. That's the beauty of Tupac. That's the beauty of Machiavelli. That brother took the risk. He knew he was going to die. He knew he wasn't going to be around that long. Listen to his titles. Even Biggie Smalls, he knew he was dying too. Ready to die. Life after death. This is not no coincidence, brothers and sisters. You bring on, you speak on. The power is in the tongue. I know I'm a powerful. Look, I know I'm power. I know I got the strength. I know I'm a success. I know I'm a multi-quadrillionaire. This is how I value myself. And I want my woman to be like that, or my women to be like that. You feel me? I want them to be empowered within themselves. And when we come together, we're just like a atomic bomb. Ba-boom. That's when the danger come in, because we're so highly affected with each other, where we just compensate, where we just complement, where we just elevate the mind, the body, the soul. Are you with me, my brothers, my sisters? You have the power. You always had the power. Risk is risk taking. You take it every day. You wake up every day. The power is within you. The risk is within you. You risk going to street asleep. You risk taking that drive to that job. You feel me? Or you're not feeling me. If you're benefiting from these podcast shows, let a brother know. I'm going to be sending out, if you really want to get on my show, I'm going to send you the direct link. From now on, I'm going to send you the direct link so you can just listen in, tune in, period, point blank. You don't even have to download anything. Sorry for those of you who I have sent the link to and it hasn't been able to download, and I know you don't want to take the time to download the app. Forgive me. I'm with you. I understand. Time is of scarcity. Time is a commodity. We all need it. We all want it. That's the cost. That's the cost to be the boss. Your time. You with me? And I want to thank you for taking the time to tune in to what a brother was talking about or delivering within this 24 hours or 24 minutes that we have delegated with each other into the mindset. And as we go deeper and deeper into the knowledge and wisdom, Wikipedia is speaking on a mindset, and it says, in simple terms, risk is the possibility of something bad happening or good. That's my interpretation. Risk involves uncertainty about the effects implications of an activity with respect to something that humans value, often focusing on negative, undesirable circumstances. Many definitions have been proposed. You know what's so cold about this particular word in itself? You take a risk by having children. You don't know what the fuck is going to be happening when you have that child in the environment you have created for that child. You feel me? And then with this so-called coronavirus that has been leaking out as false advertisement, those of you who has it and think you got it and all this other shit, let me remind you, if you're already a sick person, you're going to stay sick. Because it's a mindset. Things are thoughts. Thoughts are things. If you believe in, oh, I think I got the flu. I think I'm sick. These are the things that you're embedded in your consciousness or your subconsciousness. You're going deeper and deeper, and this is what you're thinking on. Therefore, you're elevating that energy to elevate. Risk. By risk taking. You take risks. So stop saying you don't take risks, even though you take risks. The problem is you have to engage into something to get something. You feel me? You have to engage. You have to act. You have to punch it. You have to do them push-ups. You have to take that walk. Stop complaining about you fat and this and that and you don't feel like it. Get your ass up and go do something. One thing I gotta say about Elon Musk, that motherfucker be going to do something. He do something. Even though he might be miserable and he might not have the facts then and there, he go do something. Kind of like your boy Einstein, or not Einstein, the other brother, Edison. 10,000 times he tried to get that light bulb. That brother has some patience. There's that term again, patience. But see, patience is not going to keep you. See, patience get kind of screwed up with procrastination too. Woo, that brother hitting them hard. Yes, I am. That brother say, is that what Jesse Jackson said? Yes, I am in the 80s. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. See, you have the power. You have to tell yourself, yes, I am. I have the power to do what I have to do to make things better, to improve my life. Not your life, but my life. This is the thoughts you need to be thinking for yourself. Kind of like you may do one push-up. Start off with one push-up. Then start adding stuff. Just start adding 2, 3, 4. Okay, now you want to get up. You want to start doing a burpee. You feel me? Life is really simple. We complicate things. It's funny seeing people come in the store. Even though we got like maybe 3 or 4 different varieties of some tool in there. These motherfuckers come in there and they're debating on which tool to buy. Instead of just taking action, okay, if that tool didn't work out for you, flip it and come get the other one, the more advanced. This is the thing I never understood about people, right? Look, you can become the LeBron James, maybe not the fame and fortune, but skill-wise, you can, when you work at things, you get better. You know that? This is where the risk is taken. You have to add skill to be able to use a skill. People be wondering how I be advancing in the job scenes and this and that. The one thing I gotta say, people don't have no drive. People don't have no ambition. That's the thing. People, you get complacent. How do you stay in one particular level? I mean, even you gamers out there, y'all, you always elevating yourself to the next thing, but then when you're talking about your self skills, you don't want to do shit but just learn that, know that. You don't want to add no value to yourself. And that's what is really being the point here within these platforms, within this Facebook and all this stuff. Not even Facebook, forgive me. The Amazon and all this affiliate links. I always felt like the affiliate links, it was never really, to me, I never could really get with the affiliate link stuff. You know what I'm saying? And everything, like the marketing aspect. I want to market me as me. So when people, I want you to know me. I'm transparent. I'm a transparent type of dude. Period. When you get to know me, I keep it 100 with you. I don't got time for the bullshit. Literally. And a lot of times people are wasting time with you. You feel me? People are wasting time. Therefore, you're wasting time. Then all of a sudden you're 40 years old or you're 30 years old. Then you're wondering where life has gone. Risk by taking risk. Mr. Moreno, I have seen this brother. Don't take me wrong. This brother has been progressing. And I'm a witness of his progressions. I'm a witness of his knowledge, of his wisdom, of the concoctions, of the remedies that this brother has been creating. Therefore, giving me an opportunity to keep high energy level, to perform the way I do with his supplementation. Concepts and ideas as well as his solutions. His bee venom. That has been very influential on my body. I'm noticing it. You feel me? And I'm not just saying this because this brother, I'm a very good friend and this is my brother. No, it has been beneficial. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and put this facade on here just to take your money. Because it's not just about the money. It's about the benefit of what we can do here. How we can value each other. How we can elevate each other. How the cannabis actually it opens up the pineal gland. Right? The problem we're having with the cannabis, everybody's on these fucking meds. That's fucking you up, these depressants, these antidepressants. That's the fucked up thing. That's why all these jobs don't want nobody in the job smoking cannabis or doing this and doing that. You know what? If we flipped it, got rid of all these antidepressant bullshit and all this pharmaceuticals that's killing people, it would be a way better environment. People would love to come to work and get the job done. And you know what? It would be so much, the success rate will be so much, it wouldn't be no accidents. Literally, it wouldn't be no accidents because people will be more cautious of what they're doing. Conscious of what they're doing, literally. Because they're paying attention to detail. How am I responding to people? What do I look like when I'm responding in this certain way? Is my body language communicating success? Communicating a successful sale? Communicating, I love you, I appreciate you, I'm grateful for you. Huh? Y'all saying this brother talking crazy. Look, I've been saying this for many years. And those people who have been close to me or allowed in my particular bubble, per se, know that I'm this type of brother anyway. And I keep it 100 with you because I love you. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you. But I take a lot of risks too. I took risks coming out here. I knew one brother, but we no longer communicated. We no longer together. But at the same time, you have to set up your environment. You have to put things in place to be able to move forward or backwards, but getting results. You feel me? Getting results so you can measure the results or learn from the lessons that we are experiencing. Therefore, experiencing. I don't have all the answers. And I'm not claiming that I have all the answers. I'm not the Savior. I'm not Jesus. I'm not God. I'm acting in the capacity of those particular figures. Moses, Abraham. Amun Ra. You feel me? I'm in the capacity, Buddha. You feel me? I got the capacity. I got the interpretation that I can live that, be that. Risk taking. Go read on Buddha's story. That brother was taking many a risk. He didn't know what was going to come. You feel me? Jesus, you think he knew he was going to reach or encounter these 12 brothers and sisters that he encountered? If he did exist? The story have to be true, but the story have to be on somebody else's case. I don't think the Jesus that we claim, that we talk about in King James Version and many other versions, I don't think that particular person existed, but I know it had to have been some people that actually lived that way. Manifest that way, because we do it today. Oh my goodness. But you're not walking on water. Yeah, we walking on water, but we using vehicles to do it. Oh my goodness. Flying in the air, but we got airplanes, helicopters, jets that don't even make no sound. Come on, people. And you telling me where God is. Or who's God? You acting in the capacity. You have the capacity. You take the risk each and every day. We eat food. Some food we eating food. And we don't even know what the food is. That's a risk. They claim that the water here in Hawaii is some of the best water in the world. Literally. I don't know what's in the water. I can do a test, but these tests ain't as accurate. That's the thing. Fact checks. Anybody fact checking your media? CNN, NBC, Fox Network? I'm not saying nothing new. Joe Biden, Donald Trump. We got some shit. We fucked up, man. Well, we really fucked up. Like the brother on Menace Society said, you know you fucked up, don't you? You know you fucked up, don't you? You know you fucked up. But see, this is the thing. You know you fucked up, but you ain't even trying to hear it. You ain't even trying to go back to see what you fucked up on. That's what I'm talking about right now. Risk taking. Listen to the lessons. What are the lessons being taught in today's environment? In today's situation? They said, we thinking about things. Sam Cooke. Shit. Marvin Gaye. You know. Are we just becoming so dumb that we don't even want to think about the dumbness that we do? The ignorance? Oh, be careful. Brother, sister, commonality is not common anymore because we're not talking. We're not communicating anymore. We're not acting in common capacity. Oh my goodness. It's kind of like these sisters out in the beach. They tripping because brothers are looking at them. You half naked out in the water and you don't think people are watching you. But then you got the nerve to trip and flip out on somebody because they tripping out on you. Now I can see if they touching you or harassing you. That's a different take. But come on. Let's get a reality check. Can we start asking the questions? Stop being ignorant to the obvious. Risk taking. Taking risk. He's saying this brother going crazy. He going off. Look, I'm here. This is part of my mission. Literally, to speak my mind. Even though if you're not even paying attention to this show, Shout out to all my brothers and sisters in sociology, psychology, and all that other ventures of how the mind works. Because that's basically what we're talking about. How the mind works. We all so caught up emotionally. You feel me? We're so caught up emotionally where we have forgotten all the other elements within the psyche, within the mindset of a human being, of how we literally live our lives. Uh-oh. Go check out Carl Jung. W.B. Du Bois. Go check them out. Go see what these brothers was talking about. Mr. Joseph Campbell, the mind, the man, the myth, the reality, or the mask. Because that's what we doing. We got the mask for real. We actually utilizing, what's his name, William Shakespeare's concept. Huh? The William Shakespeare. Even though he didn't exist. This is my take on some things. I think Francis Bacon was the architect behind William Shakespeare. That has been said. Actually, history has been showing that more and more. Because, see, we tell stories. I'm telling you a story. And maybe I got to go more into depth in story, but I'm using generalities to keep the reality in perspective. Like Jodeci used to say, come and talk to me, I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. Come on. See, now listen to that. And these R&B noun, so the R&B noun is so, I think the R&B is so off track or off resonation, off resonance, because we're not, we're so social networked media inclusive now, right? So you got these beautiful women, I mean just drop dead gorgeous, beautiful women all day, Instagram, like perfect eyes, body, the whole nine, right? But they don't have a conversation for your ass. That's the funny thing. They fake, phony, don't have a conversation. They can selfie all day, all night, get DMs in there 24/7. Dudes flipping out and vice versa. Fake ass dudes too. Fake chisels and all this Photoshop crazy stuff, animation. Cats are just so, that's the thing, even in the world of fitness. So many cats out here are just so phony. You telling me you got that booty. No, that booty was there because you fat. You just fat. Then you started getting in shape. Oh my goodness. I'm going to kill the industry. I'm starting to mess up the industry. The fitness industry. One of the fakest industries in the game. Yes, that's my industry. I love fitness. I enjoy it. But it's one of the fakest industries in the game. That's why you have a lot of successes, and that's why you have a lot of flops. Let's keep it 100 here. I'm going to show you all my successful, look at me now. You know, but most of the day, I'm just drained. I can't do anything. But when I'm on that picture, I'm looking like God Diesel. They don't call me Luke Ferrigno for nothing. They don't call me little Ronnie Coleman. If you want to be like that now, look at him now. Shout out to you, Ronnie Coleman. I know you guys are going to be listening to. This is a crazy brother. But look at this. Risk is risk every day. That's the cold thing. You take risk every day. You're taking risks with your children. We're taking risks going outside of your environment, even though you're risking inside of the house. Anybody can break in the house. It's not, this is the thing. People, we've been having a lot of break-ins and stuff over around these parts of out in Hawaii. And the funny thing is, they claimed that Hawaii was one of the most happy places in the country, right? Let me, I don't know who they've been surveying. They probably surveyed 20 people up in the politicians, or the people who's looking like they happy, gory, and all this other. People are depressed. People are stressed. People are getting broken a grip. And Home Depot has been a big indicator of that. When everybody's changing their doorknobs. When everybody coming for our security systems. Borders. Barriers. All these things. And I can imagine what the gun sales are looking like. And I'm not even a gun-toting type of person. Don't get it twisted, though. Don't get it twisted. Because I'm originally from Alaska. AK-47s. Y'all saying this brother crazy. AK-47. That's not a coincidence. And that's some of the best bud, too. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my show yet, you should be ashamed. You should be sending this show to everybody you know. And say, listen to this brother. This brother hit me up upside the head. He hit me with that solid brick. You remember what? Well, those of you who probably witnessed it, but those of you later on, as we learned in the books and the stories, that brother Martin Luther King got hit with a brick in the head, side of the head, and he said forgiveness to that brother or sister who hit him in the head. You feel me? But you know what? Any of us would have responded like that with a brick hitting you in the head. You wouldn't have been doing shit either. Until you came unto your own and see who the brother or sister was, you probably would have choked that mother. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Risk taking. Taking a risk to go to that job 24/7, 7 days a week. Huh? What about that example? Or taking that risk of not having a job and not even looking for a job, but you're going to rely on unemployment. Rely on the stimulus plan. Rely on your government. That's a risk in itself. They're not here to do anything for you. They supposedly not making the duties and responsibility of the government is not to make money. But that's the risk you don't want to take, huh? That's the risk we trying to figure out. Those of you who's really tuned in or tuned up. Look, we got to stop the bullshit. We got to start asking questions. Why are these politicians multimillionaires and none of them live in your neighborhood? Because all the people who voting for them are multimillionaires or millionaires. They keep talking about this middle class. Look, the middle class doesn't exist. You're rich or poor, period, point blank, hands down. You feel me? You're rich or poor. Period. Hands down. And it's showing and showing more and more each and every day. We're seeing that. And they got you, look, they got you buying their programs. Shout out to Rich Dad, Poor Dad or Robert Kiyosaki. But the saddest thing, this is the thing I don't understand about these particular companies and whatnot. People want you to buy their program, but they're not really, this is the thing. I always had a problem with these multi-level marketing companies, and why not give them an opportunity? Set them up. Don't pay me nothing until you make something. Till you make the money back. You feel me? Here's what it is. Here's the parameters. And this is what I'm going to allow you to do to take advantage of the opportunity. And resonate on your own. That's another thing. Because we tend, don't take me wrong, we tend to be, I guess we always want somebody to tell us something. To tell us something. This is what I got to do. And I'm getting tired of those of you who keep saying this. I please stop even saying this, boss. Fuck a boss. Fuck a boss. Stop using that term. That term sounds so stupid. It sounds so ignorant. It sounds like you're in the fucking 1800s, early 1900s. I'm getting tired of the term. Stop using the term. Man the fuck up or woman the fuck up. Manager, use that term. That's just more appropriate in today's environment. Manager. Fuck a boss. The boss ain't got nothing to do with you, and nobody can just fire you. It's a certain person who can fire you. You feel me? And that person is you. You fire your own self. Nobody's just firing you. You fire your own self by the actions. Oh my goodness. By the actions you take. Or by the risks you take. That brother going off. But I'm getting down to that 50th mark, so I'm going to drop it off right here. If you getting value from this show, heads up. Give me heads up. Send this video this video and this MP3 to others, friends, family. You are the GM. If you want to get at me, text me, email me. youarethegm@gmail.com. You can text me at 206-659-6382. That's 206-659-6382. Yes, and this is my platform. Shout out to you, Joe Button. Shout out to you, Damon Dash, even though I don't even know them brothers. But they doing the right things. They're elevating the people. And they're doing it on their own. They're not relying on CNN, NBC, YouTube, and all these other bullshit platforms that really don't give a damn about you. All they give a damn about is how much money you're going to make, how much traffic you're going to drive to their website. Not to your own platform where you're elevating, giving value, creating skills for people to take advantage of. That's what I'm here for, my brother Finn. I'm here for you. You feel me? I'm here to help elevate, help you improve, help you to look at concept. Because the brand is you. You are the brand. I am the gym. You are the gym. That's the reality. That's the risk I'm taking. And I'm not relying on him, her, they, them. I'm relying on me. I know what I got to do. I know what kind of energy I'm going to give me. You feel me? I love me. So I'm going to appreciate me. I'm going to gratify me. I'm going to respect me. Therefore, that energy is going to transmute or transfer to others. Oh my goodness. That brother, he's on one today. He's on one. I advise you and I suggest you to go check out my other shows. Literally. I'm talking to... And I know the crazy thing is, look, I'm a high energy person anyway. Those people who know me, I'm very high energy. Regardless of what I'm doing, I'm going to put everything and anything I have to what I'm going to be doing, focusing on, putting my energy into that. And I want to see the benefits. I want the success. But I do really understand that everything is timing. People come in your life when the time is right. You feel me? When the time is right for you to get your mindset on the power. Ooh, that brother said the power. Hungry people or mad people? You feel me? Hungry people or mad people? And I'm going to end it with that. Much love, peace, happiness. I'm out. YouAreTheGymLive.com. Even though I don't have nothing there yet, but I will have many things that will influence, that will impact, that will change the world. Look, a quote, a beautiful quote. I will change the world because I'm changing me. Let me repeat that. I will change the world because I'm changing me. Something to think about.